Well, it is Wednesday, so you know what that means. It is time for a new comic book day unboxing. This week, we got them from Midtown Comics, midtowncomics.com. So let's get into it. I'll always open the package on screen so you will see the safety that your package may or may not be sent with when you order from whoever I happen to be ordering from this weekend. Midtown Comics, they do a generally great job of protecting your comics. We got a box, a bubble wrap, and then when you get inside, you have the brown paper bag with the Midtown Comics logo, holding all of your bagged and boarded comic books. So, let's see what we got for this week. I am very excited with a lot of the titles we got for this week. So we're starting off with one of my favorite comic universes, the Spawn universe. We have one from Image / Todd McFarlane Productions, Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger, number 13. This is kind of a prequel back to Gunslinger Spawn's time in the 1800s, before he started teaming up with the Scorched and Spawn, and got transplanted into the modern times. Very good stuff. The Spawn universe for the Old West feel. Next, we have from Image / Todd McFarlane Productions, part of the Spawn universe, The Curse of Shirley Johnson, number 4. They have really been slow walking new releases on this one. Number 1 came out months ago, but it's an enjoyable book. If you are a fan of the Spawn universe, it's not one that you necessarily have to read, but it's still a good read. So next we have one from Dynamite Comics. And this is Dynamite Blood Red, kind of the cross-brand crossover, featuring a lot of the different Dynamite Comics characters and a fun zombie story. And then we have G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, number 325, from Image Skybound Comics. And this is the it says Milestone 25th issue, 325th, Milestone 325th issue, but the 25 is highlighted because this is the 25th issue under Image / Skybound. So this is going to be one you want to get in your collection. I like when they mark milestones like this. G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, the series that has been going since the 80s, I believe in 1984. It started off, I believe, with Marvel. It's been through IDW and a couple of other comic book companies. Right now it's with Image Skybound and still going strong. Next, from Image Comics, a newer title, Blood and Thunder. This is issue number 10. It is about a cosmic bounty hunter and her sentient gun. And very, very good stuff. I could see this being adapted into a movie. Lots of fun, action, and themes of, socially conscious themes as well. Very good writing. Okay, next, from Ahoy Comics, one of my favorite newer characters. This is Babs, The Black Road South, number 2. This book, every time I read a Babs book, I leave with a big smile. It is kind of a crude, self-aware spoof on barbarian story lore, primarily a spoof of Red Sonja. Very good stuff, lots of crude adult humor, but still a lot of, deeper themes, and always good action and laughs. There we go, put this back in here. Next, we have from the Spawn universe, King Spawn number 52. Look at that cover, Al Simmons sitting on the throne. This right here, if right, with a lot of alternate stories featuring the same characters, they will have kind of a different universe. This is actually the same universe that is the Spawn covers, but it looks at it from a different angle, different stories. Just in addition to Spawn, I think if you're reading Spawn and you're not reading King Spawn, you're really missing out on a large part of the Spawn Al Simmons story. Okay, next we have Vampirella Winter Special 2026. I absolutely love these Dynamite Comics, Vampirella specials. The action looks incredible inside. I'll give you a peek there. The art is photorealistic, cool looking. But these are a nice break from the canon that may be going on. And right now, the only other, there are two other Vampirella series going on. There's the one I'm reading is Vampirella Armageddon, great book. And then the main run of Vampirella is being written by an author I'm not a big fan of, so I'm avoiding it. So this is a way for me to get Vampirella, written by an author who I may or may not dig, but I'm a big fan of the character. And then we got our last book coming up here. And this is from Image Comics. And I think Top Cow, is this also a Top Cow book? Yes, it is. Image/Top Cow, Witchblade, the annual #1 part of the relaunch of Witchblade, a series which I'm really enjoying. Looking forward to seeing what's in this annual. It's a thick book, so it's going to be some good stuff in there. So that's what I got for this week. Let me know what you guys got for this week in the comic book in the comments below. If you got any of the same things I didn't, or if you got something that I didn't get that you think I should, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. Get out to the comic book store. Enjoy your new comic book day. That's what this is about, this whole YouTube channel. It's not about just stacking up books. It's about getting into them, giving them a good read. For me, just a little short backstory. I am physically disabled. I became so on the job. It's been about 17 years now, and I went through a lot of things with depression, frustration, extreme boredom, on and on and on. But when I discovered comic books, it was one part. It wasn't the fix-all, but it was one part of my mental health regime that got me to a mentally healthy place where I actually enjoy and love life, despite being disabled and not having the life that I had planned on. And so I encourage you all, get out to the comic book store, get into a book, escape a little bit, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, keep reading them books. You know I will. I'm out.